Good morning, everyone. I am Oracle Unicorn, and welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate with you. Please check your sun, or doing this as kind of like a sun reading. Please check your rising, lunar, and Venus signs as my videos cross-connect with each other. There may be some messages in here that will help you, and some messages in your other chart with the zodiacs of the ruling planets that will help you as well. This is a general reading, so please do keep that in mind, as this week may resonate with you, but next week may not, or this week may not resonate with you, but next week may resonate better with you, or past videos may help better with you, okay? So do please keep that in mind as well, all right? So this is a weekly reading for Gemini. I feel you're going through a lot of thinking about the past, past incidences, what kind of things could have gone a little bit differently, and how you could have maybe handled it better. But it's helping you to understand now and future events better, and how to be able to handle certain things more in a uplifting way, okay? It's helping you to really expand your broad vision in things, and on how to really be able to approach things, and because yeah, you do have the awareness card, and how to really handle certain situations in more of a loving heart and a loving way, and not it being fueled by resentment, it not being fueled by fear as well. I feel you are coming out of that view of fear, and possibly fear of repeating past events, and you are stepping more into a harmonious, happy way of an innocence with other people about things. This song's really getting at me. Okay, it's weird because I did a chilled step mix, and it's playing a song I've heard before. And wow, yeah, you're stepping into more of an emotional abundance, where a lot of is being illuminated on the depths of the past, and what is asking to be healed, and to shine a light on, and to heal from emotionally within yourself, and being able to live more in the moment, minute by minute, hour by hour, and really opening and expanding your heart, the energies of your heart, bringing you more emotional abundance and healing. Gemini. Wow, that's interesting. I was wanting to say that your wishes are really coming into view for you, because you actually do have a Make-A-Wish card. Wow, I've never seen that. And your consciousness is expanding. Into trust. Into being able to trust to the direction that you're taking. and seeing beyond the illusions of things. So that you may be able to flow and connect with nature in a way of being able to play and nurturing your inner child about yourself, with being able to like play in life, play within your life experiences. Giving you more happiness and connective happiness with those that you really connect with on a heart level. In a loving way, you consider them as like very important family to your life. And you're being more clear about your intentions behind your actions. And enjoying the experiences that are coming to you more. I mean, you enjoyed certain experiences, but now you're being opened up to more of a stronger awareness within your experiences, okay? Bringing you more inner peace. I see that. Yes, a renewal of peace. That is interesting. Right here. And more of the soul awakening of a direction that is an ideal course of action for you, that is more in a like really connective nature way, and seeing the beauty within yourself, the light essence, and the uniqueness about yourself as to how you are able to emotionally help people with the power of just a seed that you do for people. Even if it's something little, it's like this seed that you give people is so powerful that maybe a few weeks or a few months from then, what you gave to them in an emotional and almost like spiritually intellect and connective way with the universe, that it really grows into a very huge ancient tree for those people. And to never doubt the power of that specific seed, and the fact that you may not be the one watering that seed, but you are the one that planted that there. And how beautiful of a gift you have been able to give people over doing that, and how bountiful it really becomes because of you doing that, and how much healing you grant. You grant through the progress of them going through that, their process, and watering that own seed themselves, maybe without them even knowing. And to really feel inside of your heart that if it wasn't for you being there at that specific time, in that specific moment, that seed would have never been planted. They wouldn't have that special tree right there for them in their heart to help them heal certain areas of their heart that was greatly needed. I was walking back from the store. Well, okay, first I was walking towards the store, to the store, to get some things, and this woman, she was homeless, and I walked by her, and I kind of felt like I really wanted to give her something, because I know what it felt like. and something that was like, special, that could possibly help her. I could tell she's been drinking, but I don't judge that because I understand how hard it is to live that kind of life in certain incidents that whatever made her to end up in that position. And as I walked by to go to the store, I look and say hello, or I nod my head, and then she's like, hello, sunshine. And I was like, that was so pretty. That was nice. It made me feel good. And on the way back, I ran into her again. And she looks at me and stares at me, and she was like, she just started talking to me, and I was like, I knew right then and there what I was giving her. I was giving her my time. I was giving her my love. I was giving her my compassion. And not in a sense of sorrow feeling, but in a sense of like, I want to be there for you as much as a little bit as I can give. And so I just stood there and let her just vent and talk. And she really appreciated it. And at one point in time, she was, kind of stumbling and drunk a little bit, so I would hold her to keep her from going and like falling into the road, And then she's like, looks down and she's like, wow, I can feel your energy. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then she's like, what's your name? And I was like, I love saying this. And that's what I said in my head. And I was like, I am Unicorn. And she's like, unicorns don't exist. And I'm like, I'm right here. It was precious. And then she was talking about how she wanted to eat that at one place, and I felt bad because I didn't have the money. I mean, what I went to the store for was not my money to give, I really didn't have anything but my time and my energy to give. And then I was like, this is my gift to you, like standing here and, giving my healing and loving energy to you. Because I wanted to give you something, but I don't have anything to give you. And then she's like, wow, you are beautiful. I was like, thank you. I appreciate that. It was amazing. And that is the ultimate, gift. Unconditional love and unconditional giving. Not really having too much to give, but yet you're giving something more. Your time, your essence, and your healing energy. And yes, I may be different in my beliefs because she was very Christian, but I didn't let that bother me. Everyone has their own path and their own direction that is fulfilling within their own heart. And then she gave me a hug. And she was like, oh, thank you, God, thank you, Jesus. And I was like, whatever you need for yourself, And then I was like, I said, more on the lines of I have to give back, but this is what I wanted to give you. And then I was like, stay strong. You can get through this. And everything will be okay. And then she asked me, will she be able to be with the person she really cared for in her heart, that she really wanted to be with, this guy. And I was like, don't underestimate the power in belief. I can't tell you yes and I can't tell you no. It all depends on your strong will within the matter. And she was like, oh, you believe? And I was like, I believe in the universe. You know? I was like, I have a little bit of a different way of looking at things, but I believe in the universe. And she's like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. And I was like, but I gotta go. And she's like, thank you, thank you. And I was like, she's like, how can I find you again? And I was like, it's meant to happen, it'll happen again. And she was like, I'll give you a phone. And I was like, oh no. No, it's okay. You are in a position where you need to worry about yourself and get yourself things and not give me something, you know? Like, I at least have a roof over my head, you know? And I was like, no, don't worry about it. It's good. I don't need that. I just wanted to give you some of my healing to energy and some of my time just to be there for you. When some people would usually walk away. And I didn't want to do that. I know what it feels like. I don't want to be that person. And that's the power of, like, an essence of a beautiful, beautiful gift. I gave myself a beautiful gift for doing it. Even though I really couldn't give her anything, but the conversation was beautiful enough. She got, you know, a little bit roar about the way things are being played out and how, you know, society handles things, and I was like, yeah, I know. It's okay. But it worked itself out. And it was very beautiful. Abundant. You know what? Put it in the cage. You can just close the door. I got her. Thank you. I see you. I see you. Yes, I see you. I know. I know. Okay. So I feel that's the newfound abundance that you really find within yourself, that you truly harness in your own heart. And the innocence of being able to play within your experiences, even though it could be seen as a hard experience or a heartbreaking experience. To me, it was like a shift of a different kind of experience. It was a healing experience. It was a loving experience, unconditional love. And how unbelievably powerful it is. That it's like, for that person, it was truly like a wish come true. Like an angel was sent to her, you know? So, I feel like that's kind of the experiences that you are really stepping into, and that you're seeing how much abundance of happiness it really gives you, and really awakening yourself to awareness in all of this within your own heart, and what you do actually have to give when it comes to extending your love, when it comes to extending out your compassion. It makes me very thankful for the hard times that I, you know, walked through when it came to being in that position in life, and how much it taught me, and how it allowed me to be able to connect with those people and give them a compassionate, like, sense of giving towards them, that even if I didn't have money to give, or to be able to go buy them some food to give them, that just sitting there and talking to them and giving them my, you know, an ear to listen to, someone beautiful that just didn't walk past them and tried to ignore them. You never know what that could do for them. It could literally, maybe a few months from now, she'll remember it and she'll want to not drink because of possibly an experience of, you know, seeing me again, and will want to experience that moment more and less like sober-minded, to be able to experience that moment to its fullest and really be able to talk to me on a different level. And even if that doesn't happen, you never know what it could do, what kind of healing it could grant that person. I may have been a fictional character to her. It may be that she may not remember it, but it may have been such an imprint on her that that's one of the biggest things she ends up remembering. And it's like a unicorn came to her and gave her a wish of love. And to me, this is exactly why, like, I love, like, you know, saying I'm unicorn. Because this is the level of understanding, the level of knowledge I have been able to hit with the level of healing, and of being able to grant wishes out of pure essence of, like, extending out a hand, because I find that interesting how I'm expressing the story. And I held her hand, you know, and it was funny because she was talking about cars and she's like, oh, I'm a gearhead's good, and I was like, that's awesome, because I love cars like that too. I used to help my stepdad trying to, like, fix my car, so so it was pretty cool. All right, support and aid from a friend. I was her best friend in that moment. A renewal of peace that gave me a sense of renewal of peace. Gemini. And I feel like you're going through an activation of principle when it comes to unconditional love, and really being able to see the spiritual will and the essence and the intense illumination love can really grant. How abundant your time can really be with someone, depending on how you really handle it. Even though she got a little bit aggressive about what she was talking about, I didn't take it to heart. I didn't, you know, get aggressive back about it, being like, or told her what to do, like, calm your energy, you know. I didn't do that. I just let her release it and didn't take it personal. It kind of made my energy a little bit shaky, a little bit nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I did get a little bit nervous, like, you know, she's drunk, she's getting a little hot, so I don't know if she's gonna get mad or something, you know. No. The fact that I stayed calm, the fact I didn't tell her what to do, and just listened as she was going through it, uh, brought her back to calmness. I was literally like, wow, that's amazing, beautiful. Yep. Mental synthesis, a shift in your views of what calmness and kindness can really do for someone, and just being an ear to listen to, and just extending your energy outward with your own, realm of boundaries. Like, I didn't stay there too long. I gave her just enough of my time to, give her a gift in some way. And then I came back, So I didn't overexert myself in my energy. I gave just enough. And then left when I feel it was time for me that I have to go. And I feel you're coming into the virtue of you being able to do that. And how important, not just important, how special it is truly to other people that you do that, even if they don't say so in that moment. You'll see signs in the way they talk, act, or what they say that it didn't mean something to their core, to their heart. Like, this was like a tomboy-like woman, an older woman. I did not expect her to be almost broken down into tears and hug me, But that showed me how much it really meant to her. Bringing you into an understanding of certain bad habits and how maybe you handled things in the past, but being able to heal from it and knowing how to be able to bring more love into a situation, no matter the energy. You are understanding how to be able to shift that energy by staying true within your own energy, no matter how different the other person is. Yeah. Being the impossible. Achieving the impossible within a situation that it may not have shifted into if it wasn't for your growth, your spiritual growth, your spiritual healing within yourself, and alchemically shifting your own awareness and soul within you, and connectiveness with the universe itself, and the spirits of nature, and how truly that's what nature does for us. In gaining joy, seeing your wishes more emotionally coming true from your heart space, and being able to trust more. Amara, come on now. Inner transformation from your inner shadows, the depths of your shadows, coming from this energy, the woman kind of like being sucked into dark feelings, feelings of suppression, lighting up like a flame, and being able to shift energy around you, being able to be a beacon of love in a deep situation, that could potentially cause headbutting, but with the exchange of calmness and non-judgment thinking shifts the energy, and becoming an aid, a supportive friend, no matter how long the timing is for it, or how much time you give, or how long you've known that person. Like, I've never seen that person in my life, but in that sheer moment, for 10-15 minutes I stood there listening and being a kind soul to her. It was like, you know, in her eyes, it was like shifted from a random person to like an angel being sent to her. So that's an extreme turn of events. Achieving the impossible and being the impossible. Like, unicorns aren't real. I was told the same thing. Ever since I was a kid, I actually argued that fact. I was like, no, they're in the clouds. They make the clouds. They run and they're making the clouds. And it was like that sense of belief. And no matter what, in my heart, that's what I believed. And that's why I picked that animal. Because it brought me into the energy of, you know, this is what I want in my life. Like that sense of that innocence, that childlike innocence. And that was the happiest time in my life, was when I believed in unicorns, before I shifted, when I got older and shifted into white tigers. And the magic that unicorns bring. In my view, unicorns bring wishes to come true, and that's what I wanted to really stand for, and bring my energy to that kind of level. And in a weird emotional level, I granted her a wish that maybe she had no clue of having. Maybe it was some kind of childhood thing, you know, and brought her joy and hope in herself, with her heart. In my view and in my heart, I was a unicorn in that moment in time. I brought her a wish of love. I brought her a wish of compassion. I brought her a wish of healing energy. A wish of a friend to just be there in that moment in time. A wild gift. And to me, that was also a wish come true. I could stand in that moment in time and really, truly embody what I work so hard to represent and to give. And I feel that's like seeing the beauty and the abundance within and what you do have to give. Even if you materialistically have nothing to give. And I feel that's the virtue of love in itself, of compassion in itself. Expanding awareness of happiness. Because I gave her hope. And made her happy in that moment. So, thank you very much. I appreciate all of y'all for watching. I am Oracle Unicorn. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share all over social media. You never know who else this may be able to help. and I will see y'all next week. Goodbye.